School is the most important thing in your life. And while I hate school, I got a PhD. And I hate school. I hate everything about it. So somebody say, E, if you hate school so much, why you get a PhD? Because I hate school, but I love options. You can have average skill, but you can't have average will. You can't have average will. Like your will has to be phenomenal. You have to see basketball as the gateway. It's like a passport. Basketball is just your way to get in, and then once you get in, boom, then you dominate. So I'm telling you, you're not taking a test because they're giving you the test. You're taking a test that's about to change your life, your mama's life. And I know if you take the test serious, you'll kill it. When you go through your go-through, your siblings are watching you. When you go through your go-through, your friends are watching you. When you go through your go-through, your parents are watching you. And people will use your strength to get through their stuff. Yo, what's up? It's your boy, E.T. Hey, look, guys, welcome to another edition of the Free Summer School with E.T. and Family. Now, listen to me. I'm not one of those guys that, do a whole lot of, I wish I could go back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not that dude. What would you tell your 16-year-old? Like, I don't necessarily like live in the past, right? I don't think there's nothing wrong with the activity, but I'm not a dude that likes to live in the past. But let me tell you something. If there's one like regret I feel like I have, it is really for real, not taking school serious, y'all. All right. So let me stop. Somebody asked me the other day, ET, what age group is the free summer school for? Listen to me. If you know how to play Fortnite, like flat out, you don't need your mama's help for Fortnite, flat out. This is for you. If you know how to DM, if you know how to go on TikTok, you got your own account on TikTok, like you know how to upload, this is for you. All right, flat out. And so if you're you seeing this by accident, stop right now. This is for you. All right. School is for you. Now, let me tell you something. If you love yourself, if you love life, if you want to blow up, whatever that looks like for you, you want to drive a Rolls Royce, a Bentley, if you want to live in a gated community, whatever you're trying to do, I promise you, you can't do it without learning. All right, flat out. If you live in America and you want to be a part of the American dream, but you don't know how to read, if you don't know how to comprehend, if you don't know how to write, if you don't know what critical thinking is, then we got a challenge, right? So unfortunately, whether we like it or not, school is the environment where we learn all of this, right? So why am I doing this free? Why am I coming to you every single day with not just myself, but with my crew? Why am I coming to you? Because I wish I had known how important school was. All right, so write this down. Time management. All right, now here's the deal. Either you're gonna have to be your own boss or somebody else gonna boss you around. Flat out. There's no middle ground. Either you boss yourself, either you wake yourself up, either you put yourself on a schedule, either you have your own routine, or somebody else gonna do it for you. Now you think I'm playing. There are young men who've made poor decisions, young women who've made poor decisions, and they're in jail right now, or they're in the youth detention center. Somebody's telling them what time to get up, somebody telling them what time to go to bed, somebody telling them when to study, somebody telling them when they can watch TV, when they can't watch TV. Like, yo, I'm talking to you. You hate being told what to do. Don't put yourself in a position where you in the juvie. Don't put yourself in a position where you in jail. Don't put yourself in a position you got to work a job that you don't want. Like, so here's the deal. If you don't want to do that, you don't want nobody bossing you around, you have to boss yourself around. All right, so here's how you do it. Schedule. Listen to me very closely. Schedule. Go, schedule. I'm going to show you right now. All right, so here's a schedule that we put together for you. All right, now you ain't got to use this schedule. This is an idea, right? This is a concept, right? Now notice we break this joker up into 30-minute intervals. That's how we do it, 30 minutes, right? So for me, I wake up 5 o'clock in the morning. Now, you say, E, I thought you got up at 3. I used to. Sometimes I still do, but I don't want to say 3 because I don't necessarily do 3 every day no more. I might do 3 Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, maybe Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, right? Maybe Friday 5, right? I'm 50 now. Like I've made it to the top. So I don't necessarily, but for about 20 straight years, I was doing 3 o'clock in the morning. All right. So what does that look like? So I got a 30-minute, stretch, right? 30 minutes I get up, stretch. The body's older. I ain't used to stretch when I was younger, right? But if I'm going to work out, I got to stretch now. So I'm spending 30-minute stretch and 30-minute by myself. No music, no TV, no talking on the phone. I want to be by myself. I want to talk to myself. So while I'm stretching, I might be praying. I might be focusing on my day, but I'm by myself. Listen to me. Some of you need to learn to be by yourself. So whatever time you wake up, listen to me. I don't care. But what I'm telling you is have a time that you get up. And in that, don't switch up. All right. Here's the thing I love about a schedule. One, a schedule doesn't have feelings. All right. Meaning what? Some days you wake up, you in the mood. Some days you're not in the mood. A calendar does not care if it's your birthday, if it's a holiday, if you're not feeling good, if the world's going crazy. A calendar does not care. A schedule does not care. So what happens is when you're consistent and you do something every day, repetition deepens the impression. You do it over and over and over again. It becomes a habit. It becomes easier to do. And if you follow your routine on your schedule, you're going to blow up. All right. So what do I mean by that? All right. So I'll never forget. I was talking to my boy, Michael B. Jordan, and he was like, the next time, you in town, hit me up. We're going to go work out. I'm like, work out? Like, what video did he see? Like, me working out. Of 365 videos, I probably I probably put up about 4 workout videos, and they probably TBT. All right, listen to what I'm saying. So, but he was like, he working on Creed. So because he has a goal, first and foremost, and we're going to talk about that later, but he has a goal. And so a part of his goal as an actor is that he has roles where his physique is out of this world. And so guess what he got to do? He has a schedule. He said, not only when he wakes up, he's got a schedule when he works out. Not only does he have a schedule when he works out, he has a schedule when he eats. Not only is a schedule when he eats, he has what he eats. Are you hearing what I'm saying? You don't get to that level. You don't get to LeBron level. You don't get to CP3 level. You don't get to Curry level. You don't get to Jordan level. Like you don't get to these individuals' level. Whatever level you're trying to get to, you don't become a GOAT, right? You don't become a GOAT without a schedule. You don't become a GOAT without a calendar. So the first thing I want to tell you is that every successful human, billionaires, multi-millionaires, they have a schedule. They don't just let their day just go. They don't just I play video. Listen to me. I'm not mad at the video game, but some of you play so much video game, you don't even know how much video game. Write it down for me. Write down how many hours you play video games. I want you to write it down. I want you to see it. How much time you scroll through the phone. How much time you on social media. I just want you to see it for yourself. You're going to be shocked and amazed that you are enslaved, right, to playing. You are enslaved to entertainment. So I'm not suggesting that you don't do entertainment. I'm suggesting you don't do it all day, every day. All right? So, number 1, time management. You're going to manage your time. You're going to put a calendar, what time you wake up, what time you go to bed. I don't care, but I need you to stop just letting it happen by osmosis, like just randomly letting stuff happen to you. And I need you to take over your life. And a calendar, a schedule is about being a boss. It's about bossing your time. We all only get 24 hours in a day. So I need you to give me a schedule. I need you to get a calendar, right? I want you to fill it out. Listen to me, fill it out. All right. And then now I'm going to introduce you to my friends. We're going to talk about this concept of time management as a group, right? Try to extract a little bit more from it, right? And give you some more content, give you some more strategies. Why? Because it's about you.
Welcome to the Free Summer School series, Knowledge is the New Money. I'm your host, Quincy Harris, ET. We're excited about this. You want the kids to go straight to college. I'll see the university. You repping Michigan State all day.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm talking about go straight to college, right?
Yeah, you like we skipping elementary school, we skipping middle school, we skipping high school. We going right into college. But Eve, let's talk, man. This is summer school. This is a free summer school series. We're giving the kids the knowledge, the tools to really excel. You know, so I know today we're talking about time management.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yo, yeah, I guess it's time management. Here's the deal. I just want to let every young person out there know, like, for real, I hate school. Let me just start right there for you. I hate school, elementary, middle, high, college. But here's a cool thing. You don't have to like something to know how important it is and to do it. I'm just being real. Everybody think you got to feel everything. You don't have to feel everything. You know what I'm saying? Like everything, like you don't have to like it, you don't have to feel it, you don't have to want to do it. But there are some things that if you don't do, it's gonna mess up your life. And let me just be honest with y'all. I hate being told what to do. I absolutely hate being told what to do. But you know the real? If you hate being told what to do and you don't do school, somebody gonna be telling you what to do for the rest of your life. I'm just being real. You go to jail, they're gonna be telling you what to do for the rest of your life. When to eat, what to eat, when to go to bed, when to wake up, when to take a shower. You can't take a shower by yourself no more. You can't play video games when you want to no more. Like you just can't get up and go to the store and go grab you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell my age, but a honey bun. You know what I'm saying? You can't just, you know what I'm saying? Host this apple pie boy, bring it back, nuke it in the mic for 15 minutes, get you a glass of milk. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't, or when I was a kid, the zingers, right? The little donuts, and you put them donuts in the mouth. You can't do that if you don't go to school. Here's what I'm trying to tell you. It's not about ABCs and 1, 2, 3s. If you don't know how to read, if you don't know how to write, if you don't know how to comprehend, if you don't know how to count, somebody else gonna have to run your life for you. If you go to the NBA, somebody gonna spend your money for you. If you go to the NFL and you don't know how to read, you don't know how to count, somebody else gonna be taking a lot of your money because you don't know. So I'm just saying, if you got a choice, do school. Because if you do school, it's a lot of freedom and liberty. Now, it will take you 16 years, but then you can have, let's say you die at 86. Well, you can have the next 70 to yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can have the next 70 to yourself. Do what you want to do when you want to do it. So I'm going to open up. When I think time management, I think, it's only 24 hours in a day. You know, it's only 24 hours in a day. If you sleep 8, I get 16 left, right? And I just believe that people who are successful, they got the same 24, but they do it differently. So here's what I'm saying. Play video games. Just manage it. For real, I'm not saying don't play video game. I'm just saying don't let them manage you. You playing a video game for 5, 6 hours a day. Like, I'm just saying manage it. You only got 24 hours. Some of the day should be for you. Okay, let me say that one more time. Some of the day should be for you. You shouldn't be watching TV because somebody else getting paid for you watching TV. You playing a video game, somebody paid for that. So all I'm saying when I think about time management is have some time for yourself. So I know ET stuck on stupid. That's why I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning. But I get up at 3 o'clock in the morning because I want some time just for me. I want some time to study. You know what I'm saying? I want some time to study. You know, I want some time to think. I want some time to exercise. I want some time just to be by myself, shower, brush my teeth, get my clothes ready for the day, make a couple ideas on paper come to life. So when I think of time management, I just think of, okay, you got Eric, you got Dee Dee, you got Jalen and Jada, you got the church, you got ETA, you got life. But at some point in that day, my schedule, which we talked about earlier, should have something in it that's going to help me and make my life better. All right, that's it for me. What? Anybody else got something? What can you tell these babies on time management?
Listen, I'm a horrible host today. First of all, I'm excited because first of all, we got Auntie Val. Let me just tell you about Auntie Val. Yeah. She was in education. She dedicated her life to education. She was a principal, and not only was she a principal, but she was pouring into a lot of kids' lives. And then she said, you know what? I'm going to leave and I'm going to do it on a bigger scale. Right. So I just love what she's doing. And me and B connected, he Diesel, he young, went to Michigan.
Young Diesel.
He went to the other Michigan. I'm not from Michigan. I'm not trying to start no beef. But, talk about education, talk about, world-class athlete. And then going back and then pouring into, this is what he does. He pours into, the next generation. So I apologize Auntie Val, and B, y'all have excelled, in your respective careers. But what does time management mean to you, Auntie Val? Let's start with you.
See, if you get what you need to get when you're in school, it'll help you when you're out of school. That's the main thing.
Right.
And I know it's not just the new money, but owning your time is good money.
Yeah, awesome.
That's when you make it good money. You're owning your time.
Yeah.
And not only that, but see, you get used to the bells ringing. When you're in school, the bells ring, change class, the bell ring. If we could, we'd go to lunch and gym, and that's it. But that's not, they manage our time because it's not all about doing what you love to do. So they manage your time in the process. So the educational process helps you become the adult that you need to be so you can own your time. Because once you own your time, then you decide. But you'll make better decisions when you know how to govern your time. And you won't allow those people in your circle to waste your time when you own your time. See, when you're younger, you don't feel like you own your 24 hours. You feel like I got to go to school. I got to clean up the house. I got to do this. You get to do all of that. And you begin to appreciate it when you get out of college. And then it's your time. And then when you go to work and you do all of that, you begin to work for yourself. So all of this is leading to something. It's not that you're just on this journey to nowhere. It begins to lead to something. That's why we talk about your dreams. But in order to get to your dreams, you have to manage your time. And guess what? You look at all these famous people, they travel all the time. How they get to travel? Because now they own their time. There's a season. You got basketball season, you got football season. There's a season, but there's an off season where you can do all those things that you love to do. And learning to manage your time is like managing your life, and start doing it earlier. Go to school, do your homework. Then that way you manage your time. You got your evening to yourself to have the game time like they just talked about. But you got to get what you need to get first in order to do what you want to do. All right, B, talk to us.
You know what's so crazy though, Val, real quick with that. I thought about LeBron James, and even athletes or superstars are on the time schedule.
Yep.
Like, LeBron then was upset about the fact that during COVID, they had to play an all-star game. But they were still on somebody else's time. You feel me? It was like the NBA was like, we got an all-star game this time, you know what I'm saying, of the year, this day, this time frame. And it's like everybody didn't necessarily want to go there. Why? Because it was like they helped. They didn't know if it was necessary. You feel me? Like all-star game, like we don't know in this condition if it's necessary. But guess what? If you play basketball, even though you own your gifts and talent, you're still on a time schedule. There's still a time to get on the plane. There's still a time you got to check in. There's still a time to practice. It's game time. You know what I'm saying? Game time is at 7:05 on TNT. You can't get there at 8:05. It's game time. There's a shoot around time. There's an eating time. There is a like you're stretching, warm up time. There's a time for yourself to go. So I'm just saying, B, you were a student athlete, so you could give us a little bit more. But it's like, even though you might be CP3, you might be Devin Booker, you might be Kyrie Irving, KD, whatever. You still operate on the NBA time. You still got to play the game when they say you play the game. So nobody fully owns their own time. Like nobody fully gets to do what they want to do when they want to do it. Talk to us, B. You the youngest of this team. Talk to us.
And strongest.
Hey, I do a little bit. But look, when I think of time management, I think, and you said it, E, everybody has the same 24 hours. We have the same 24 hours. The difference is, what are we doing with it? And I used to be, when I was in high school, I was that kid that was addicted to this thing right here. I was always on the phone. I was playing video games. I was on YouTube doing whatever. But then when I went to college, you said it, they tell you exactly what you're supposed to do and when you're supposed to do it. And when I say I had a schedule, I mean, they told you when you were supposed to wake up, when you were supposed to go lift weights, when you were going to practice, when you were going to practice the second time, what you were supposed to eat, when you were supposed to eat. I mean, from the second you wake up to the second you go to bed, we had a schedule. And the amazing part about being a college athlete was it was almost impossible not to reach a certain level of success because it was so regimented. Like if you just showed up when they told you to show up, you would at least get reasonably successful, right? But the problem is when I left college, now it's all on me. right? And I wasn't necessarily prepared for that. So I think it just showed me the value of planning exactly what you're going to do and how to use your time productively, because it made such a big difference in my life. And for me, I know that if I don't have a plan, if I just go into my day not thinking about time management, I'm going to procrastinate. I'm not above it. I will procrastinate. I'm probably not going to be as productive as I could be. But if I actually make that structure myself and I take responsibility for it, because now the university is not doing it for me. But if I take responsibility to put that structure, that schedule in place for my life, 10 times more productive, 10 times better than I could have been.
Man, listen, I mean, you guys are
I love it. I love
definitely.
it. Q, you hey, get us off, Q. I know you got something on time management.
Listen, I would tell you this. My life changed when I started to write my day out the night before. We all have phones. So I would go into my notes and I would go hour by hour what I needed to do. And every day that I do that, I found out that I'm more efficient. I'm not wasting time on social media. Certain calls I look at, I'm like, I can't pick up the phone. But when I don't schedule my day, and I'm getting really consistent with doing this, when I'm more consistent, when I'm not doing that, that phone call, that, oh, I haven't talked to that person today. And it's like that 10 minutes turns to 20 minutes, that 20 minutes turns to 30 minutes. And this is what happens. So what I would say, the night before, right before you go to bed, write out your schedule for the next day, hour by hour. And I guarantee you would be more efficient and you will be more successful if you do that every day. That's, it's not even a challenge. This is what you have to do. Every day you're watching this video, write down your schedule for that day and allot free time. And we're not saying, like you said, E, we're not saying don't play video games. We're not saying don't talk to your friends. We're not saying don't FaceTime, but there are other things that you need to be doing with your time, especially in the summer. So that's what I would urge everyone to do. And listen, this is free summer school. Knowledge is the new money. Listen, we got B with the muscles. We got Auntie Val. We got ET. Listen, man, let's get to it.
Q, you just said something that was so amazing. I love it. The schedule, here's mine right here.
See?
Yeah. I do it every night. Every night.
Yes. So let's get into it.
Let's get it, y'all. Look. Yeah, let's get it. Yeah. Hey, remember, guys, small steps. We're not asking y'all to do a whole lot. Small steps equals great distances. Small steps equals great distance. All right. Now y'all know. Let's go. Go get your schedule. We'll get a piece of paper right now. Go write out your schedule. All right. And we'll see y'all tomorrow. Let's get it.